Welcome Libra to your weekly reading. This is for the 26th of January to the 2nd of February. We're going to start off by doing an energy audit. So the tarot card I am pulling will represent what is in your energy field this week. And then the oracle card will represent what you need to release. Now Libra, the Page of Cups is the energy in and around your energy field, which tells us that this week there's great possibility that you are going to be hearing really good and positive news. For many of you Libra, this is going to be very surprising and unexpected news. And I do feel what is coming through now, dear Libra, will have the ability to bring in some big changes. Now, before these changes are going to be able to impact your life, you are going to be asked to clean it up. That means there are certain situations in your life you need to sort out. There are either loose ends or there needs to be some kind of finalization that you need to implement, my dear Libras, before you move on to whatever this good news is for you. Right, let us move on now and get your tarot cards for this week. I'm going to start off by looking at what is pressing on you now. We'll then look at the real reason it feels heavy. Thirdly, what begins to loosen this week. Then, what frees up for you. And finally, your quiet win. I'm going to start off over here with Five of Wands and the Hierophant, and we're looking at what is pressing on you right now. Now, Libra, what I am seeing here is that you have an incredibly strong desire to move onward, to elevate in some way, to improve your life, to improve your circumstances. And Five of Wands tells me that you have been working on it, but it is not coming quickly. You have to keep giving this particular area time and attention. And there's this feeling here of trying one thing, it doesn't go according to plan, taking a step backwards, reassessing everything, and then moving onward, step by step by step, in order to get where you're going. And what we are seeing is that the process could be coming a little bit long-winded for you. It's the feeling of, when am I going to get out of this? When am I going to reach my goal? This has been going on for too long. Now, Libra, this could come through anywhere. But as you can imagine, when you have been working so hard and so diligently at something, and you still have not reached your goal, it can start wearing you down. So we see this as an energy that is pressing on you this week. Let's move on now and see why it is pressing on you. And we have Five of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Now, Five of Pentacles here tells me, my dear Libras, that one of the main reasons it's pressing on you, this feeling of, when am I going to get to my end goal, is because you feel that the people around you are moving on, getting the breaks, becoming successful, dating fantastic people, getting increases and raises, going on wonderful vacations, starting their own business, and you have this feeling of, I'm being left behind. And you know, Libra, as soon as we start comparing ourselves with other people, this can become very heavy and can start accentuating everything we are going through. And it's not easy not to compare yourself. You have your own very unique and special journey. And if you embrace this journey for exactly what it is and what you're learning along the way, you're going to look at it with new and fresh eyes. This good news that's coming through, I do feel is connected to a breakthrough we see coming in for you. And the clean it up energy is relating to these 5 cards, the 5 of Wands and especially your 5 of Pentacles. It's time to end the struggle. It's time to end the feeling of I'm being left behind. Everybody else is doing so well except me. This needs to end in order for you to embrace your own journey. And Libra, what we are seeing here is about to reveal how special and exciting your journey is. And Libra, journeys are filled with ups and downs, great joys, challenges, and hurdles. If you embrace each for what they represent, it's going to make the journey that much easier and that much more exciting. Let's move on now and see what begins to lessen for you this week. And this is exactly what we want to see. Because what I am seeing, Libra, is that you identify what you need to leave behind, what is no longer working for you. You know what you need to clean up. And as you can see, there is already a barrier between that village and our young girl. She understands that that village only brings her down, only makes her feel far worse than she needs to. And so we see that by putting up an actual barrier, stop looking at other people's social media pages. Libra, most of the time, they are highly exaggerated. Stop listening to everybody bragging about what they're doing and where they're going and what have they accomplished. Once again, Libra, I do believe most of the time all that bragging is just a lot of inflated energy. You focus on you, what you want to bring into your life, because when you do that, you're actually going to find positive things that are actually happening right now in your life. What I see here is a complete distraction. So when you're so consumed with what is going on in the lives of the people around you, who's making money, who's getting engaged, who's moving to a really nice home, you start to miss all the good things that are happening in your life. But as soon as you stop doing that, my gosh, my dear Libras, your life is not only going to look very different to you, but it's going to feel like, wow, this is what I had in mind. This is exciting. Now let's move on and see what frees up for you this week. And we have Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So what I see, which is so wonderful, Libra, is that you are now able to see your way forward in a completely different light. You're able to leave behind these energies and focus on your path and your direction. And we are being told so beautifully that when you do that, when you just focus on you and what's important to you, my dear Libras, you move closer and closer to your Ten of Cups, your happily ever after. You release all the energies that have been blocking you, and you are now able to elevate just as you wanted to, but not by comparing or competing, but by being authentic and true to yourself and focusing on what has meaning in your life. Now let us take a look at your quiet win at the end of the week. And it might be a quiet win, my dear Libras, but it is an incredibly strong win. Five of Swords tells me that you are able to release all that chatter that goes on constantly in your mind. That chatter of, I'm never going to be able to compete, I'm never going to be able to keep up. Why am I always the one left behind? That voice continuously going on in your head quietens down. So it's actually quite wonderful because it leaves you feeling like you have accomplished a great deal. And now, my dear Libras, you are able to focus on what is important to you, what you have wanted to do and accomplish in your life. But you could have been veered off track by all this energy we saw at the beginning. You clean it up, you take that feather duster, and you do what you have to do. And now your path forward is clearer than ever, and you can get about achieving your goals one after the other. Strong week coming up, my dear Libras. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.